Men shut themselves in, they play video games, and they discard reality more and more and more often. Now, there's been a bit of a trend where men have started to get outside and do a bit more stuff, go to the gym, do a bit more things. Recently, more and more people have started doing this, but it's still not that much. You know what I mean? Like, we had people ever since COVID happened, ever since the lockdown happened, people have just been staying at home more and more and more and more, even like work related things. Like, they're asking their boss, like, hey, can I work from home? Hey, can I work from home at least 1 or 2 days a week? Hey. And they're doing more and more and more things from home. So they're isolating themselves from the environment where actual people are in. And this happens to mostly men, because women most of the time are social people. So when you actually think about this, men isolate themselves, and what do? They have endless comfort and entertainment online. So they just play video games, they watch movies, they do stuff at home, they eat at home all by themselves. They don't really care about outside. They don't really care about like doing things anymore as much. Now, there's definitely some people that still care, of course. Still gonna be people that do the complete opposite. But from my personal experience, I remember ever since COVID happened, around that same period, over the course of like maybe like 2-3 years, I spent most of my time indoors playing video games with my friends online, and I didn't really care about social interaction in person. And as soon as I started going to the gym, everything changed. I was like, you know what? I'm going to the gym, but I'm not really talking to anyone. I'm not really having any good conversations. I'm not really doing anything that important. I'm not really in a good place. You know what I mean? And so what I decided to do is put myself out in more social places where I had this opportunity to put myself in an environment to talk to people. Like going outside to a coffee shop to work on my laptop instead of working from home. Or going outside for a walk, or going to the park, or going to the library, or going to do something like going to the movies, or going to literally anything. You don't necessarily have to pay for it. You can always just take a walk outside and do stuff. Like explore, find new things, talk to people. Literally everything is super easy when you actually do a lot of it, like all the time. And so every single time I would ask myself, what can I do today to put myself in a more social environment so that I don't have to feel isolated anymore? Because when you feel isolated, you by default feel lonely. Like that's connected together. So the whole biggest problem that men have if you feel lonely is that it is your responsibility, is your fault, is your prerogative as to the fact that you are lonely, you feel sad. It's your decisions, your choices that have led you to this point. And so if that is the case, then you can also do the opposite. You can also get yourself out of this position. So yeah. So honestly, if you have this small comfort bubble where you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're always doing everything from home, I recommend taking some time to really understand where you are. Like, what's your environment? What do you have access to? Where do people go to do things? What is happening in the local area? All that sort of stuff. And start immersing yourself. Like, instead of watching videos on YouTube and scrolling, replace that time with going on a walk, going outside to an event, going to talk to people, going for a swim. If you live by the sea or if you have a public pool, go for a swim there. You never know who you might meet and have a chat with. Go to the gym. Go to a different gym. Change gyms. It could be literally anything. Go to a coffee shop once in a couple times a week. Who cares? And slowly, by doing all of these things, you're gonna end up talking to more and more people. You're gonna have different experiences. You're gonna go on adventures, side quests, and things are just naturally gonna pop up. And you're gonna have a much more interesting life than just staying at home and doing fuck all. Entertainment is never going to disappear. It should never be your priority. Hey, I need to hop on the video game because we've got an event and it's time-based and whatever. That's a marketing trick to make sure you stay on the video game, so you spend more money on it and spend more time on it. And you get more people on the video game to buy it. That's the whole point of why they do that. So when you disconnect from that and you're like, you know what? I don't actually care about these time-based things in video games. I just want to enjoy my time. I just want to enjoy myself. Being myself and being with others. In the company of others, you'll see, I personally saw from my personal experience that I had much more of a good time with other people in person rather than focusing on endless entertainment at home. The problem with that is you're never going to be satisfied. So you're always going to be craving more and more and more and more. And you'll go through this loop that is extremely unhealthy at a certain point if you take it to the extreme. And it's not good for you. But if you do the opposite, you'll just become a very based, equal human. In terms of levels, in terms of things that happen in your life. You never know. You might meet your next girlfriend. You might meet your next friend. You might meet your next best friend. Your next business relationship, if you own your own business. You might meet your next client if you're a freelancer. Who knows? Anything can happen if you just go out there and go in an environment where opportunity meets action. By doing things and by putting yourself out there, you are basically attracting things to you way more than if nothing happens. Let's say you go to a coffee shop and you see this really pretty girl, and you go up to her and you say hi and you start a relationship with her, and it's going really well. And that would have never happened if you never went to the coffee shop in the first place. You see what I mean? If you never do things, there are so many things you don't know you're missing. That's the whole point. Why you feel lonely? Because humans crave the community, crave the social interactions with people. Even if you're introvert, you can still mitigate that, and you still feel lonely. Even if you might be personally for me, I'm fine being myself for a couple hours, couple days, couple weeks. That's fine. I can understand. I can bear the isolation for quite a while, thanks to the balanced lifestyle that I've created. But that wouldn't happen for everybody. If you stay shut indoors for 24 hours a day and you never go out, you never do anything outside, you order your groceries so you have food at home, you never need to go out, what the fuck are you doing? At least go outside to the store to buy groceries. At least go outside to the gym to work out. At least go for a walk to get some sunlight. At least do some kind of exercise 30 minutes to an hour a day, minimum. At least put yourself out there to do things. If you don't have a job, you could get a job as well. And I recommend something more social to all those people that never really had a social interaction / job. It's always better to progress and get better at social interaction because it's a massive massively important skill that you can learn. Everybody interacts with each other. So if 99% of things happen because of social interaction, why wouldn't you become good at it? Like, that seems to be an evident choice to make, right? Like, imagine you become so good at social interaction, you can actually persuade people to give you money in exchange for your skills or your like knowledge, information that you have, or your competency or your capability. And in that case, you can live from that. And you can probably make more money than the average wage, the minimum wage. I recommend everybody to do a bit better than they can. Like, even if there's something outside of your comfort zone, I recommend going for that. Like, personally, for me right now, I would say I'm in a very complicated position financially because I'm barely making enough to get by, but at the same time, I'm not making enough to start saving more money on the long term, which is something I would like to do. I've never been able to do it, so I would like to be able to like earn money so that I can start saving and I can start investing so that I can duplicate and make more. So the whole point is to create a lifestyle that is helping you, that is not working against you. That's the whole point. And the mist is creeping in. The fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming. It's fucking retarded. But oh well, who cares? So, what can you do? Be more productive. Do more things. Put yourself out there and make sure that you're having a good time while doing it. I personally, every single day, wake up with like a smile on my face because I'm waking up and I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm gonna do. I know there's gonna be social interaction. I've been improving my social game over the past couple years, and especially over the couple of past months, and it's been going really good. It's been great, and I'm pretty happy with it, but I know I can do better. Like, I know I can have some new opportunities come by and things, thanks to that are going to help me do better. And so every single day I wake up and I do my best. Even if it might not be great judged by somebody else's standards, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, what matters is that you did something and you got better. Even if you got 1% better than the person you were yesterday, that's great. All right, I'm back. Just quick break. Had a chat with someone really quick. Pretty important shit. So, if you feel lonely, if you feel isolated, what you need to start doing is you need to start looking at every single area of your life. What are the things you can do? Where are the things and environments and places you can go that are super low key, super easy to go on a day-to-day basis? Like I mentioned, gym, coffee shop, public pool, park, library, all those kinds of things where people just go there. Like, you don't necessarily have to go to an environment like a bar where you want to act like just drink alcohol or whatever. You can if you want to, but I personally wouldn't go there. It's not really my type of place, so it's really up to you as to whatever you want to do. But those kinds of places that I just mentioned before are the kind of places where you can meet like a bit like higher tier, healthier type people, like regular people, and it's much easier to have a conversation with them than to either just like go for like a drink at the bar. Like, it's not gonna be the same environment, if you know what I mean. So ideally, it's really up to you. Who are you going to be? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Is entirely up to you. And so you have to choose. You have to choose, what are you going to do today? How can you do it today? Come up with a quick plan. Test it. See if it works. And if it doesn't work, test another one. and do it again until you get like satisfying results. Like that's the whole point of why I created this channel. I post videos every single day to help you guys put together yourselves in a better way so that you can have a better life by taking inspiration from me and taking the lessons that I've learned and applying them to your life as well. And so it doesn't matter if you fuck it up once or you fail or you have to try again. You need to do it every single day. You need to do more. You need to do it every single day. No excuses. You can do anything you want, but you can't do everything. So you need to choose. You need to choose wisely. Are you going to stay at home, isolate yourself, play video games, and watch movies? Or are you going to go outside and have a chance, an opportunity to potentially have a very good friend, develop a good friendship? And you need to understand that trust builds over a very long period of time. Like for instance, a good example would be me going to the same coffee shop over the course of a couple months. Then the people that actually work there, they see me in there every single day, and then slowly they start opening up to me because they see me every single day and they chat with me and they ask for my name and they ask what I'm doing and then and then we go back and forth, and it's a good environment. It's a friendly environment. Nobody's fucking around, right? Everybody's there to work, but everybody's also there to have a good friendly time. Like that's what hospitality is for. So it's very easy. You just have to, if you're an introvert, you have to force yourself out of your own shell. That's the whole point of what you need to do. Because if you don't do this, you're basically just going to isolate yourself and you're going to be a nobody. You're going to be a nobody. Nobody's going to know you. Nobody's going to care about you. Nobody's going to get you anything you want. You're going to have to go get it yourself if you want something. May that be a supercar. May that be an amount of money. May that be a certain lifestyle. May that be a wife or a girlfriend or multiple. Doesn't matter. Anything you want, you need to go get it. You need to build it. You need to create it. You need to craft it. You need to do whatever you can in order to create this life of yours that you want. And so if everybody took more time in order to really pay attention to these things, be more social, be more outgoing, be more friendly, be more human, it's gonna be boring, but it's gonna be better for you. It's better than endless entertainment. Endless entertainment is never going to disappear ever. It's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be an option. So why the fuck would you make that your priority? Like the whole point of focusing on your life, creating your purpose, doing a bunch of stuff, is to live a life that is better than average. Filled with purpose. Every single day I go out there and I work my ass off in order to create these videos for you guys, to make sure to find topics to talk about. And sure, that doesn't take me a lot of time, but on the side, I've also got my business where I help other business owners make more money through digital marketing, and in that case, I can get paid from that. And then that means I have to work extremely hard in order to not be subdued by the competition. Because sure, there's a lot of competition on this avenue, but I've decided, so I'm gonna put it through it. I'm gonna do what I can, what I know is best, and I'm gonna learn from my mistakes, and I'm just gonna do it again and again and again until I become more successful. Because that's the life I want to live. I want to live a life with a purpose that I'm aiming for and that I'm doing and I'm pursuing every single day, and then everything around me is just gonna get better as a consequence. Because I'm focusing on everything at the same time, a little bit, and then I'm focusing a lot on my purpose. That's what you guys should be aiming for. And with that said, reaching the end of the video. So if you have any different topics, any different recommendations, if you have any questions or any advice, or if you want any feedback on something specific, feel free to drop that in the comments. I'm happy to talk about it with you in the comments itself, or create a new video on a certain topic you want me to talk about. I post every single day, like I mentioned. So if you like this kind of content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share this channel with people that you think would be interested in it. And yeah, we'll see where we can actually take this channel. Like, I'm not really sure where we're getting at, but it's growing slowly. I appreciate every single one of you guys subscribing. It means a lot to me. Like, every single day I watch the follower count, like the subscriber count, go up by like 1 or 2, and I'm like, yes, yes. It's great. Like, I love it. So I hope you have a great day. It doesn't matter if this is the mist or the clouds or the whatever. We are going to get back to work. And with that said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow.